But in the playoffs, they ain't working like that.
But here's what we do know in the playoffs.
What we know.
In the playoffs, if the Bears get a bye, and then you mess around and you get to play the Niners, they could beat them. You get to play
they can lose them too.
The Bucks, they could beat them.
You play. Hold up, real quick. Two things you just said. All right, so if you play, now you're better than both of these teams. The Bears better than the Bucks and the Niners.
Yeah.
But you got a good defense you're going against. Okay, and a good defense. The running game gonna be a little harder to do all that in the playoffs.
Yeah, very true.
Okay?
Very true.
And with the Bucks to save, woo.
And the Seahawks and all them boys.
All
Yeah.
right. So that's the one part. That's the one part. Then you gotta throw the ball. I don't know. And the Rams can put points up.
What team in your mind is clearly better than the Bears in the NFC? Clearly.
Oh, let's take our time. The Eagles.
No, hell no.
Y'all just
They
lost to them.
Lost to them. And it wasn't
They just
close.
ran for
Stop.
damn near
It
300
wasn't
yards
close.
on y'all.
So
It
y'all
wasn't close.
So if you think they play them again, they beat them every time they play them?
Not every time, but I said clearly. You cannot say a
got
team that
run
just
over.
got
What is
beat
my
down.
list?
Clearly.
This is my list. I don't know about you. This is my list. I'm sorry. You want me to keep going with my list, or you know
Go
what?
ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay. The Eagles, the Rams. Who else in the NFC?
Seahawks.
The Packers. I'm gonna take my time. Yeah, the Packers. I like them. Seahawks for
find out.
sure. The Seahawks. The Bucks will be a close one. They'll be a nail biter.
So you just think the Bears suck?
I don't think they suck. But always do this. If I had, because we can do this. What if
Cowboys.
to keep it 1,000 though? I mean, even though their record's 9-3, but like, I would take the Rams, the Eagles, the Seahawks, the Green Bay, and Niners, and the Lions before I take the Bears.
The Niners is kind of crazy.
So the games don't matter, Shady.
This is, yeah.
That's what Shady's saying.
I'm saying that. Hold up.
This
We're
is a new
13
year.
13 weeks into the
Niners-
season.
But hold on. Y'all act like it's a blowout. The Niners is 9-4. The Bears 9-3. The Green Bay Packers is 8-3. The Bears is 9-3. All these freaking games are all close. Stop acting like it's such a big difference. Like it's the freaking Bulls versus
You're not wrong. You're not
like,
wrong
what are we
there. You're
talking
not
about,
wrong there.
man?
You're not wrong
I'm
there.
never really wrong. I'm just keeping it real.
I don't know. The Niners is hard to believe in. They
But the Bears is not hard to believe in?
The Bears run game
The-
has
The Niners' losses and even some of their wins are super
Hey, yo.
sketchy. They lost to the Jaguars. They beat the Saints 26-21. They beat the Cardinals by 1 in a 16-15 snooze fest. Like they lost to the Texans. Now they did lose to the Bucks when they were rolling, and then lost to the Rams.
Truth be told, the NFC 1 through 8, they're all the same.
Yeah.
They're all the same.
I'll give you that.
Okay, first things first, you gotta love Shady. Shout outs to bro. He been giving us hell since we had Justin Fields. But that's Shady, bro. He's gonna keep it real. He's gonna speak his opinion. And somebody gotta be the internet personality. So let's dive into this. So basically, he still doesn't believe in the Bears. Some people call it salt because we beat his Eagles. But let's really break this down from top to bottom. So about all the teams he mentioned. So we're gonna start at the top with the Rams. I have no problem. I think a lot of people most consider the Rams the only dominant team, the best team in the NFC prior to this. This is my whole thing with the Rams. Rams healthy, obviously, different animal. We know this. Rams, I have no problem with people feeling like the Rams are a better team than the Bears. We're just going to keep playing every week. We're going to keep gaining respect. This is what we're going to have to do. But this is my thing. I feel like in Chicago, the Bears can beat anybody. Now, obviously, if we go to California, I would take the Rams. But, like I said, defense travels. Now, no, this defense is not, we're not a stingy defense like the Denver Broncos or some of these teams. We feasted off of turnovers. But you got to remember, that was when the team wasn't healthy. Now they're healthy. Healthy, the Bears got arguably the best secondary in the league. Now, I don't know if I was going to say Lance Stevenson. Tyreek Stevenson is going to be back, hopefully. But wide receiver, CB1 and 2 is going to be playing their second game together after getting the first one under their belt together. So that's to our favor. In Chicago, I'm taking the Bears over anybody. Hands down. The neutral grounds, any of that. The Rams, and also I'm a big guy. You got to factor in experience. Rams got the experience. Okay, cool. So I'm saying he take the Rams over us still. No issues with that. Now let's move on to the other teams. He said the Eagles. Obviously, Shady's an Eagles fan. He's got a bit of a bias. But to say clearly better, I'm with the people on the cast. You can't say that after we just dominated them in Philly. In Philly. Now you factor that in Chicago. Especially when the weather can be different, as cold as it can be. We talking about a totally different ball game. Totally different ball game. Now the Eagles, they have some other issues going on. But clearly they just got out-coached, outplayed, out everything. So I'm not with you on that one. I'm not with you on that one. I'm talking about the Eagles are clearly better than the Bears. But I'm not going to disrespect Philly. Heart of a champion. I'm going to put that one on layaway. Obviously, he's going to ride with his team. I can't say that. Let's dig down. What other teams did he say? The Seahawks. Seahawks got a nice run defense. Nice pass rush. My boy Leonard Williams is over there. So I like what the Seahawks have. They got Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold is a quarterback who, just like, Matthew Stafford, and you could say, and you could say Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts too, despite what, Jalen Hurts, I feel like Jalen Hurts is a quarterback that needs everything around him to be great, but he's still a good quarterback. Now, Sam Darnold is a quarterback I can say, despite some of the mistakes he may make, is right now better than Caleb Williams. I will say that. Now, I love them both. They're both my quarterbacks. Y'all know I'm a USC guy, so I watched them both. Sam is probably damn near just as he's not as talented, but he's right there. He's pretty close. But he's pretty close. He can make all the throws as well. That's another quarterback a lot of y'all sleep on. So, but the Seahawks being better than the Bears, I don't think so. And it could be because of their ability where you can make Sam make some mistakes. Sam can make some mistakes. I like the running backs, pretty decent, but overall I would take us over the Seahawks if we were to match up, especially in Chicago. I know CenturyLink, I know at the Clink they do what they do. Now, okay, let's move on. For the other teams he said was better than us, the 49ers. We'll see the 49ers in week 17. So I guess we'll get a sneak preview. Just to think about the Niners, bro. Healthy, they're a dangerous team. But when are they ever going to be completely healthy? We got the coach to match them. In San Fran, now that's different. We get a sneak peek in California. Coming to Chicago, man, forget about it. Forget about it. Now, they did march to Green Bay. They did go to Green Bay and kick the crap out of them in the playoffs in that snow. So, to their credit, the Niners have shown that they can win games in the snow. Respect the franchise. Make it to the Super Bowl. They've been there, 3 times in the last 15 years or so? So, you got to respect them. You got to respect what they can do. Was it 2 or 3 times? Something like that. 3 times, I think. You got to respect what they could do. The Niners, but putting them over us, and it seemed like he contradicted himself. It seemed like he said the Bucs and the Niners, the Bears were better than us. Then he said he would take them over us. So Shady's just doing what he got to do. But Niners, I'm not taking the Niners. Excuse me. I'm not taking the Niners over the Bears. And here's the reason why. Brock Purdy, I don't know if he's fully back healthy or not, but he's tend to be a bit mistake prone. I think that's fair to say. He's been a bit mistake prone. I don't know if he's still shaking the rust, but we can only go by what we currently see. Now, once he shakes the rust and get healthy, now it could be a different outcome. I don't know about their offensive line. I don't know how good. I know they got Trenton Williams, obviously. I don't know how good their offensive line is right now, how healthy. I haven't watched the Niners much. I think I've seen some complaints about their O-line not being that good. So that could be an advantage for a defense like ours that likes to, force turnovers. Our defensive line isn't the best, but they know how to get to him. Montez Sweat has been in the groove. Austin Booker has looked great since his return. And we got the playmakers in the secondary. And we got guys that can blitz. Kyler Gordon, Jaquan Brisker. Don't forget about C.J. Gardner-Johnson. So we got playmakers all over the field on both sides. So I'm not taking the Niners over the Bears. I'm not. We'll see how that play out. Next, what did he say? The Detroit Lions? Yeah, we get it. The Detroit Lions dropped 52 on us. Cool. Ben Johnson's second game as a coach. I had that as a loss before the season started. Now, did I expect that? No. But as currently, right now, the Lions just had a damn good win over the Cowboys, so they're still a dangerous team. I'm not putting the Lions over the Bears, especially with home field. Jared Goff in the cold, yeah, you can forget about that one. But, we'll see. They got the run game. Bears are not the best at stopping the run, but we're getting healthy at the right time. We're a bend but don't break type of defense. So, we'll see how this plays out as well. But I'm not taking the Lions over the Bears. I feel like it's somebody else he said. I feel like he just went through the whole, the Bucks. Let's address the Bucks. So he said the Bucks over the Chicago Bears. Okay, look, let's talk about the Bucks. I think he said he would take them over them, but then he changed it and said the Bucks. Baker Mayfield has come all the way down to earth. They're another team, can't quite stay healthy. They got the weapons, win healthy, but that's the thing. You're going to be led by, Chris Godwin's going to be out there. We don't know what's up with Mike Evans. You got a rookie, a Mecca, who's slowed down. Started off really hot. I'm not taking Bucky Irvin and them is cool, but I'm not taking the Bucks over the Bears. Sorry, I'm just not going to do that. We're not going to do that one. Oh, and let's address the elephant in the room, the Green Bay Packers. Well, we get to see them this weekend. Packers over the Bears. Now, the Packers got some things they do. They got some good matchups. Jordan Love is usually double-digit interception guy in his first 2 full seasons as a starter. He's toned it down a bit. Plays his best ball in December. But we've seen it. If you can get to Jordan Love, you can force him to make some mistakes. Now, that defense is for real. That defense, they get out there, they get after it. But that offense have shown that they could be very predictable. Ask the Philadelphia Eagles. So I'm not taking the Packers over the Bears either. So out of those teams he named, only one I could say is the Rams and maybe Philadelphia if it's a game. Maybe. Clearly, Philadelphia? No. But the rest of those, I cannot agree with them with. But all in all, we'll have to see. We got the Packers on the schedule. Play the Lions one more time. Look like that game could be for something. Actually play the Packers twice. We play the 49ers as well. So, we're just going to have to see how these games play out. Really ain't no use of talking. So, out of those games he mentioned, them teams he mentioned, 4 of these last 5 games can give us a quick look starting Sunday. So, I don't know. That's my take, but let me know what y'all think in the comments. And we out.